Hi, this is Chip Mosley, and it's time for another quick tip with Chip. Today I want to talk about what could you do if you had that strained shoulder. Maybe over the weekend you did a few things that you didn't want to do in the yard and kind of got its attention. Maybe you're throwing a ball, or maybe just in general it's just kind of got to where when you reach in a few different directions, it's just starting to pinch, and it's hard to get that arm up like you used to be able to do. Well, one thing to know about these things which we call shoulder impingements, which strain something called your rotator cuff in the shoulder, is it's often not the arm bone's fault that your arm's not getting up. In order to really move normal mechanics through my arm's doing only part of the work. My shoulder blade, which holds the socket to my shoulder joint, needs to be able to move too. So if I've got a lot of tightness around my shoulder blade, which means maybe I'm stiff through my rib cage and mid-back and so forth around that, what happens is the socket stays still and the arm bone pinches in some of these different directions here. So the real enemy in this case is actually the tightness we see in the mid-back region. So two little tips I like to do on this one is often the twist, but also one of my most common shoulder fixtures is actually going through something we call a leg raise. So this is what I want you to do. First of all, find that shoulder problem that you hit. So maybe it was right there, maybe you feel kind of stuck on that. So take a minute or two if you need it to find that one movement that you could really tune into how that feels. Think about how sharp or how stiff or how uncomfortable that feels and tune into that. And then I want you to get to where you're sitting on the front of a seat. Take one leg, kick it out straight, and then just lift that leg up as high as you feel you can. Look at how high that is and think about what that feels like, and then switch into the other one. And think about which one of those would you call harder than the other. So in my case, I thought my left leg was kind of pinching on me a little quicker than my right leg was. So if that's the case, you're going to try to treat that by exercising through your good leg raise. So in this case would be my right one. So let's say I held it up there. So imagine in this video, I held that up there for about 20 seconds. Maybe I did about 7 or 8 of those. Now bring it back down. Once you've done that, I want you to go back and retest how your shoulder's doing. Don't be surprised if all of a sudden your shoulder's moving a little bit better, a little bit less painful than it was at last check. And if that's working really well, just keep doing that leg raise. Now if you want to do it with reps or laying down or standing up, you can do that too. But keep working through that leg raise. Another common tip that's sticking that shoulder blade together is the twist. So you can twist your body to the left, twist your body to the right. Which one of those is a little more sticky than the others? In my case, my right twist is a little more locked down. So in that case, I'll work my left twist. Just like my leg raise, maybe I'll hold those for 20 seconds or so. Give it several minutes and recheck your shoulder. If you can improve that twist by working through that good side through your trunk and that hip by working through your good leg, almost always we're going to see that shoulder is significantly improved. As to why it works and how it works, if you have questions on that, you can certainly feel free to contact me at any of the data you see below on that email. And if you continue to struggle with that shoulder, also give us a call, because we might have some other tips we could do, or maybe we do need to get you in the clinic. But for right now, try those tips out. Tell us what you think. If it works really great, email me too and let me know how it worked.